Y'all already know what this here is about. I want to address some comments that went viral from Tabitha Brown. Now, real quick, she's a celebrity, so it don't take much for a celebrity to go viral. You know, they already have a big platform, they have a big reach, they have hundreds of thousands of followers, in some cases millions of followers. So it's not hard for them to go viral when they have a take about something. If all those followers don't like it, or if they do like it, it's not hard for them to go viral. And most recently, she told entrepreneurs who are struggling that they may want to consider going back to work, getting a job in the meantime. And apparently a lot of people got upset about that. And I think that's interesting because we are in such a funny time, man, where people just can't take anything. This is one of the many reasons I haven't been involved or active with network marketing, because, and I have a video, it's still up, and it's controversial because some people may not feel a leader should ever blame the people, but I absolutely blame the people for the state of network marketing, for my lack of interest currently, because dealing with people is so difficult when it really shouldn't be, but it is. It's like people who need help get upset that you're throwing them a life raft. Like they would much rather struggle, almost drown, while asking for help. They'll be, help me, help me, help me, help me. But the moment you actually throw them a life raft, now they're mad at you. Why'd you throw me a life raft? What made you think I need one of these? Like, people want us to help them the way they want it, and that's it. They don't want to, any kind of self-reliance. They want you to actually physically pull them out the water. They don't want to have to put a life raft, together and climb into the life raft and, float for a little while. They want you to pull them out the water. And if you don't pull them out the water, regardless of if you even can pull them out the water, they're upset. That's where we are as a society, man. There's a story I share from time to time, not often currently, but it was during the network marketing days, early into it. There was a saying we have had in this industry for years. I learned it from my mentors. I was simply teaching it to someone that I was calling myself helping. One of my reps in my design, her daughter just didn't want to work, frankly, right? This is one of the companies we were marketing at the time. It was a free sign up, didn't cost any money whatsoever. She didn't buy any of the products in order to be qualified to make money or any of that kind of stuff. And, she wouldn't refer people, wouldn't come to meetings, all the stuff that we all know about when you have a bad rep in your group. And what I told her is that we can't raise the dead. That's what I told her. It's just a saying that we had. It isn't to be taken literally. We're not saying that her daughter is dead but as far as a rep goes, as far as a business partner, as far as someone you can possibly get even a downline out of, she was dead. She was no help whatsoever, non-cooperative. And that's what we call a dead leg. That leg is dead. You can't raise the dead. It's easier to give birth than to raise the dead. That's the full saying. And she got mad. She got extremely angry. I couldn't work with her anymore from that point forward because she thought I was being insensitive, and there's all kinds of craziness that popped into her head when I'm simply trying to explain to her it's easier to go sign up a new person than to continue begging your daughter to come to meetings, to do this, to do that. Quit begging her. You're wasting too much time and energy. You'll get further faster if you just go sign up a new person. And this is something we tell everyone in network marketing. It's something that a lot of network marketers do. They don't know how to continue moving, how to keep moving. They kind of keep going back to folks who told them no. And there's a place for that, but you got to space that out. We typically would recommend a 3-month follow-up, a 6-month follow-up, and a year follow-up, because things change. You know, a person saying no today don't mean it's still gonna be no in 3 months. A lot can happen in 3 months. They may be more open to a business opportunity in 3 months than they are right now, or 6 months from now, or a year from now. But you don't go back to them every day. You don't go back to them every other week. Like, give them time. You know what I'm saying? Give them time before you go back to them again. It is a dead end. And it's the same when you sign someone up and then they don't do anything. They don't work. Well, guess what? That's a dead leg. It's going to be so much faster for you to just go out and sign up a new person. And anyway, we're not in network marketing right now. We're not training anybody on the game, any of that right now. So that's just some advice for anyone that might still be in network marketing. But look, I have a whole channel, man. You guys can go watch all the old videos. You want some training? There's a lot of awesome training still on the channel. What's also on the channel, and I don't know which video right now. I have to go look through it and find it, but I know it because I know myself. I know what type of advice I've given throughout the years. There is a video or 2 or 3, I'm not sure how many, where I said the exact same thing that Tabitha Brown said. That sometimes as entrepreneurs, we need to get a job. And for those who remember, I would teach the multiple streams of income strategies. And one of the things I would always tell you is you might want to use a job stream as one of your streams of income to help you fund your businesses and to help you fund the other things that you're trying to do. If you're, in need of lead capture software or automated posting software. These are things that cost money, and you may need a job in order to cover those costs. That's not crazy advice. It's not crazy advice. That's not, it isn't even new advice. Some of the videos, if and when I look into it, we may find that those videos are 10 years old easily, right? So anyway, it's a crazy time that we're in, where people get mad at good advice, solid advice. These days I do a lot more with crypto and investing and whatnot, and I would say the same thing to anybody who's in crypto or looking to get involved. Use your paycheck from your job. Put $20 here, $20 there. You don't have to spend your whole paycheck. And that's what most people do. Most of y'all have jobs. You spend your whole paycheck after you paid your bills and all the stuff that's very important. Your leftover, your discretionary income. Most of y'all use it for parties, for trips, for shopping, for like clothes and things that you don't need, things that don't add value to your life, other than maybe how you feel. New pair of shoes, boosting your self-esteem. That's what most of y'all do with your job income. A lot of you don't take your job income, invest it, and try to grow that into more money. But that's what you absolutely should be doing. Okay? That's what you should be doing. You should be trying to grow your money. And it's solid advice. So with so many people being mad, I just thought it was crazy. And I decided to come on here for just a few minutes and just say, look, I've given that same advice. So it's crazy to me that people are mad at Tabitha for just telling them the straight up truth, man. Sometimes when you own a business, the money don't come as fast as you thought it would. And so the smartest thing that you can do is to either get you a job, or if you already have a job, don't quit your job. That's the other thing we would always tell people. Don't quit your job. Stay at your job until you're making enough money in this side hustle that you can either um, replace or supplement your income. This is what we would always tell people. It's mind-boggling to me that people are upset, because this is the type of advice that will help you no matter who you are, no matter what you're seeking to do in life, whether it's network marketing, traditional business, investing, really, whatever you're doing. If you're trying to grow your income, get your bag up, whatever you're doing, having that job, that steady income, it does help. It does. So why people are upset about it, it's beyond me. But Tabitha Brown was right. She was right. And some of y'all just got to grow up, man. Some of y'all really got to grow up. You know, that's it for me, guys. Y'all have a good one. Go through my channel, see if you can find a video before I do. If I find it, I'll try to drop a link in the description below. If not, have fun. Go through the old flicks, see if you can find it, and feel free to link it up in the comment section. Thanks again for watching. Hope you're all well, and I hope you're not upset. You know, be thankful that somebody told you some real. All right. That's all. See you at the top. Top Networkers Group.